Welcome. Tonight, we enter the fierce heart of Rumi's voice, a torrent of raw emotion and piercing insight. His words blaze with anger and honest defiance, yet soften into moments of quiet reflection and mystical wisdom. Together, let us walk this wild, urgent path, feeling every pulse of pride, pain, and revelation. A woman cries out sharply, calling to the protector of honor with a fierce shout. There's such power in her voice, like a storm breaking open, refusing to stay quiet anymore. She declares with steady courage that she will no longer fall captive to charm or deceit, a boundary drawn clearly and defiantly. And then, with calm yet weary wisdom, she urges us to set aside empty boasts and hollow invitations, to speak not from pride or arrogance, but from a place of sincere humility. How many words do we waste on pomp and show when the soul longs for truth? She bids us look deeply at our own state and to feel shame where it is due, not to punish but to awaken. Pride, she warns, is a mark uglier than any hardship we face, a shadow that covers the spirit more deeply than poverty's stain. We feel the coldness of winter, the snow-soaking garments, a vivid reminder of how truth, like the cold, can seep through our defenses. The noise of boasting and empty breath is momentary, wind that fades without leaving a mark. She compares fragile ego to a spider's web, beautiful yet deceptive, never truly sheltering the soul. When did true contentment ever ignite your spirit? There's an invitation here to seek life beyond endless desire, to find identity rooted in quiet satisfaction. Contentment is called a treasure, but one forged through struggle and toil, no easy gift. It is the glowing wealth of the soul, a deep peace that cannot be stolen or feigned. And so, to sorrow and pain, she commands silence. No need to boast, no empty crown for grief. False companions are cast aside, for only genuine connection can stand. Truth is claimed boldly, even if only half held, rejecting deceit with clear eyes. Walking among those who hold power, there is caution, even cruelty, a striking image of striking down the fragile, competing even with dogs over scraps, illustrating desperate and bitter rivalry. Tears fall like the hollow song of a reed, melancholy and raw. But beneath that sorrow, pride quietly demands not to be looked at with weakness or disdain. Beneath the surface, hidden truths churn, rivers of mystery and unspoken pain. A sharp wound stings, the arrogance of one who thinks their reason surpasses another's. A wounded call asks how one could judge so wrongly, blind to the wisdom beneath. A wolf prowls unknowingly inside us, wild, dangerous, sometimes reckless in our blind spots. The shame of misguided intellect is named a bitter rebuke of false wisdom masquerading as truth. Pride paraded among the many is revealed instead as venom, a poison veiled as intellect. Divine justice is called upon to be the enemy of cruelty and deceit that flourish in such false pride. The irony cuts deep, one who is both snake and sorcerer, both the deceiver and the deceived, shamed by their own duplicity. If the crow could see its own ugliness, it would melt away like snow softened by sorrow. There is vulnerability beneath even the darkest surfaces. The sorcerer and the snake enact a dangerous dance of power and manipulation, spells and counterspells in a wary balance. Without the trap, the snake's charm would fail, yet mastery remains elusive, slipping like mist. Greed blinds the sorcerer, keeping him from truly understanding the deeper mysteries he craves. The snake warns the sorcerer to stop, a moment suspended between playfulness and caution. Proof of the spell is undeniable, a challenge to face what one has long denied. Yet deception hides beneath the guise of truth, breaking trust and mocking the soul's passion and chaos. Sacred names twisted into snares used to bind and betray. Woe to those who wield truth as a weapon. But truth will reclaim its justice. The soul surrenders fully, body and spirit offered in pure devotion to what is real and sacred. Pain connects across invisible veins, sometimes piercing deep into another, or trapping us both in our prison of suffering. The woman's fierce words hold firm, unsoftened, unabashed, like an unyielding flame. She offers epics of wisdom to the young husband, words meant to awaken, instruct, and protect. Stay with this fire and tenderness, the mix of storm and calm, pride and humility. Let Rumi's fierce heart rest gently within you, and when you are ready, return to these words again, carrying their raw truth and quiet wisdom with you.